Good morning, children. Chapter number 5, Democratic Republic of Congo. Students, this chapter we have done. As we know, Friday is our test day. So, on Friday, we will take this chapter test. So, today we will do recapitulation of this chapter so that you will be more understand about it. Students, Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. Here it is located in the Central Africa, and we can say that it is the heart of Africa. You can see in this continent, this is continent Africa, and in the center of this, you can see here in the brown portion, this is Democratic Republic of Congo, and in the center of this Africa, equator is there. This equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, these parallel lines are going together, and you can see in the center Democratic Republic of Congo, and we can say this, it is a heart of Africa with with equator running through the country lies both sides. You can see in this map, this country, Democratic Republic of Congo, half is from on the North Pole, and most of the part is in South Pole. So this is divided in two parts. So 6 degree north latitude and 14 degree south latitude. And students, it lies in both the hemisphere. It lies in both the hemisphere, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. And it is an excellent example of equatorial region. And in area, we can say that it is the largest country in Africa. Which one is the largest country, students? Democratic Republic of Congo. And the short form of Democratic Republic of Congo is DRC. DRC is a short form of Democratic Republic of Congo, and the capital of the country is Kinshasa. The capital of the country is Kinshasa. So student, now we are talking about neighboring countries. So neighboring countries in north, south, east and west. So the neighboring country in north is South Southern, which I told you earlier also. Now we are recapitulation of the things. So the south in north, South Southern, and south Angola, east Tanzania, and west Republic of Congo. So these are the neighboring countries of DRC. Now let's discuss about rivers and mountain of DRC. So student, the river Congo, which river? The river Congo, also known as the highway of Central Africa. Now I will ask the question, the river Congo, also known as the highway of Central Africa. So this question also can come in your exam. So it is the lifeline of Democratic Republic of Congo. Which is the lifeline? This highway of Central Africa means the river Congo is the lifeline of Democratic Republic of Congo, and it is the second largest river in Africa. Which one? That river Congo is the second largest river in Africa, and the most being the river is Nile. The river Nile is the first being river. The Congo basin covers almost the entire country. It covers the entire country. That's why we can say that it is a backbone of the country. It is a backbone of the country. And students, the river basin of river Congo is the vast low-lying region with mountain on three sides. Mountain on three sides, and Mount Margarita is the highest peak. Mount Margarita is the highest peak in Ruwenzori mountain. It is in Ruwenzori mountain, which is in the north side. And student, some of the major lakes are also here, like Lake Tanganyika, Lake Albert, Lake Edward, and Lake Kivu. So these are the four major lakes. Now let's discuss about climate. How is the climate in this region, in DRC? So students, being in equatorial region, the Democratic Republic of Congo has a hot and wet climate. How is the climate here? Hot and wet climate here, and temperature remain high throughout the year, and humidity is also here due to the hot and wet climate. And in the morning, students, the weather is pleasant. In the morning, weather is pleasant and the sun shine brightly, but by noon the temperature becomes very high and is too much hot on that time. So sky on that time, sky is covered with at 3 p.m. sky is covered with dark clouds, and by 4 o'clock there is heavy rainfall. Means sometimes it's very hot, but sometimes there is heavy rainfall. So this type of rainfall is known as 4 o'clock rain. We have given name, this rainfall is 4 o'clock rain. So evening and nights get cool again, are quite comfortable. Means evening and nights are cooler, but in the daytime very hot climate is there. Now let's discuss about vegetation. So student, how is the vegetation here? Due to the hot and wet climate, we know the climate is wet here, and there is thick growth of trees and plants. There is thick growth here, so much big trees are there and which grow very fast. So these forests have tall trees which form a sort of canopy on leaves at the top, and sometimes sunlight cannot pass through the canopy. Sunlight is also cannot pass through the canopy because too much leaves are there and it is covered with leaves. The dense growth of plant or creeper make it difficult to cross them. So the growth of plants are very big and creeper, so it's very difficult to cross here from these forests. And we can say that these forests are also called evergreen because throughout the year they are green. So these forests are also called evergreen. And the southern and southwestern area of the country have grassland. Thick jungles cover the vast basin of river Congo. Thick jungles cover the vast basin of river Congo. Next, wildlife. Students, these are the rainforest of Congo have great biodiversity and many rare species such as the common chimpanzees, the bonobo, the African forest elephant, mountain gorilla, okapi, and white rhino. So these are the wild animals which are here in DRC. And okapi, listen carefully, okapi is the national animal of DRC. Which is the national animal of DRC? Okapi. Okapi is the national animal of DRC. Now mineral resources. Students, the Democratic Republic of Congo is considered to be richest country in the world regarding natural resources. So many natural resources are here like cobalt, diamonds, gold, silver, copper, zinc, tin, magnesium. So many you can see here, so many these natural resources are here, and it is number 1 in the world in cobalt. So it is number 1 in the world in cobalt. And industries also you can see here, industries based on agriculture raw material. These industries based on agriculture raw material. So let's discuss about occupation. So student, what are the occupation of people here? So farming and mining are the two main occupation here. Farming and mining are the two main occupation here. And main food crops are here rice, maize and cassava. Cassava is a root crop which I told you in chapter also, as here in India carrot or radish are the food crop, cassava, oh sorry, root crop. So here cassava is a root crop like potatoes you can see in this picture. This is a picture of cassava. So it is like a potato. So cash crops like coca, coffee, tobacco, rubber, oil palm and cotton are also grown here. Life of the people. Student, Democratic Republic of Congo is sparsely populated. Sparsely populated, and most of the people here live in villages, and the climate is very hot and wet, we have read here. And people here belongs to the Bantu Negroes, and they are very tall and curly hair. They have tall and they are very tall and have a curly hair. And those who have migrated to the town and cities work in mines or factories, they are adopted modern lifestyle. Otherwise, they always live in uh, they always live in a nomadic life. So the original inhabitant of the country are pygmies, and they are very short in height. And here height being 1.5 meter is here. So student, by hunting, trapping animal and gathering food, so they live in dense forest and lead a nomadic life by hunting, trapping animal and gathering food. And they are fond of music, drum music, dance, etc. And student, you can see that here French is a official language here in DRC. French is a official language. So now we have discussed about this chapter. Again recapitulation. So thank you, have a nice